Hi everybody, this is Dale. Welcome to Not Too Shabby Chic, my YouTube channel. I guess you know you're on YouTube, don't you? I am here to finish up my last tutorial for the items I am reviewing and trying from Beebeecraft. As you may recall, I still have this beautiful black Rickrack to use and these amazing stencils. There's so many things I want to try with these, one of which is to put them on coffee dyed paper in the oven, but in case I messed one up, I thought I better not do that for purposes of this video. So these are again from Beebeecraft, and you can participate in this product review as well. You just have to have a YouTube channel with over 100 subscribers, and I will link Beebeecraft below as well as these item numbers, and you will be able to find them should you want to try them out, or you can look through the website to find how to become one of their reviewers, product trier outers. So first I found in my stash this really cool drawing paper that is vintage. It's very old, and it will just about cover the stencils. See? So I wanted to show you how beautiful they look just to try one out. And I'm going to be doing a cookbook journal, recipe journal, and this will be perfect in it. So if I fold it in half for my recipe journal, it'll be a little tall, but the width will be fine. So if I were to do this and wanted to do this, you know, it goes a little off. However, I can use most of it without the leaves, which is fine for me. So I just want to show you how you can use stencils and not necessarily use the entire stencil. So in this case, I'm going to do farm. Actually, I'm going to do farm, right there, and I think I'll do fresh right below it. So we'll see. So let me show you what I'm about to do. So you just kind of lay the stencil down, and to keep it in place, one of the things that I do, if it's especially a larger stencil or one that's got a lot of intricate designs and you don't want it to move or shift, you can use stenciling tape. If you don't have stenciling tape, you can use washi tape. So I am going to use washi tape because I don't need stencil tape because I have washi tape. So I am going to tape right here because I don't want to use the leaves, and that will hold it down on that spot. And then I'm going to hold it down right here. And because, oh, I got her crooked. I want my farm to be in frame. So let's try this again. So we're going to do that. I don't want to use the word fresh right now, so I don't really have to worry about it much, but I am going to tape that there and just this much of it. So now I don't have to, you know, be so careful because it's hard to be careful when you're me. And I've got my handy dandy makeup brush, and I've got a large one, very soft, but these are awesome. So I want to show you how we're going to do this. I'm going to use some different colors for the sake of this particular stencil that I want to use in my recipe or cookbook journal, if you will. So I am going to use potting soil. I am going to use the Ranger Archival Carnation Red. I've got brown and red. I want to use, oops, this gold color. And I think I want to use black. Okay. I may or may not use all of these, but we'll see. So I'm getting some different color size little brushes. And so first I'm going to do Farm. Let me think. I think I'm going to do Farm in black, and I'm going to do Eggs in black, and I'm going to use this makeup sponge because I changed my mind. I don't want to mess up my makeup brush with black, because it's kind of hard to get out. So I'm just gonna dab it and rub it a little bit, because I do want it to be a little faded, if you will. It's gonna be so cute. These stencils from Beebeecraft are just awesome. Just saying, they really are nice. They're kind of thick, so they're not, you know, so flimsy like some stencils are that you get. These are good quality stencils. As you can see, you can dab or you can rub, just whichever you want to do. So there's my word farm, and if you want to see, isn't that pretty? Okay. Cheat. Now I want to do eggs. I was thinking I might do this part a different color, but I think I'm not. Make it too hard on myself, I'll mess up. So here's our eggs. Ah! See, that was my fault. So this is kind of delicate and probably should have been taped down, which I could do. So that you don't have to sit here and watch me do this, I'm going to pause and be right back. Okay, I finished my eggs. Now I want to do the chicken and the nest. And I think I want to do the chicken red. I know. I'm thinking red and or red and black, or just red. We're going to go with red. So ink her up. And also how your stencils look in some respects depends on the kind of paper, and this is drawing paper, so it is a bit more textured, which I like, and it's going to give you a more textured look of your stencil. And you can dab, obviously, or swirl. I'm choosing to swirl, as if I could dab, and that's a technique you can do too. But I kind of like the swirly look for what I'm doing. I'm doing a very vintagey journal for my cookbook journal, and I want it to look really old and worn out. So as you can see, I'm stenciling this, and I'm going to pause and I'll be right back. There. So I went ahead and repositioned my stencil and put fresh kind of sideways. So you can do a lot of different things with how the stencil is laid out. Isn't this awesome? I think it looks so adorable. Another thing you can do if you want it to pop a little more is you can take a marker, whatever color you want, and sort of outline your words or your images, whichever you want to do. And it just makes them stand out a little more. But it's not necessary that you do it. There's just lots of possibilities. And as you can see, I got off of the line, so all you have to do is try to even it up, fatten it up if you will. Which I kind of like that, being a little fatter. And underneath, I think I want it fatter so that it almost looks like shading. So there you go. I'm not going to let you or make you watch me do every letter, but there's your two differences. Isn't that adorable? I love it. Now I want to show you, I'm going to use the back of this paper, and let's say I just want my chicken. Okay, so I'm going to position my stencil so it won't go flying away from me. You know how chickens like to fly away. Like so. So I just want a chicken, and I think I want my chicken to be black, like a silhouette. So I'm going to take black. I'm not going to use that sponge because I need a bigger stencil. So I am going to use my fat one, and I can wash it. So here we go. And you can just do it like this. If you have a real stencil brush, obviously it works better, and you can hear the pounding, and I want to show you the different looks you get from different techniques. This is the stickling or pouncing technique is what I call it. And if you use a stiffer brush, you get more of that stenciled look. So let's show you what, see, it almost looks kind of gray, but it's pretty. So the other thing, I can make it darker. You can layer it too by doing this, the swirly method. So, and you can also have an ombre look if you wanted to do that. You just start darker at the top and fade down towards the bottom. And I'll show you that look. And let's kind of go with that. So isn't that pretty? I love the silhouette look. So there's me a chicken. The other thing I can do is fussy cut out the chicken, and I like the little white lines, or I can just decorate this. Isn't this adorable? So now I want to show you how I would use my Rickrack with this. So my Rickrack, let me find my glue. Here we go. As I drop it in my lap. I think I want some Rickrack across the top. Like so. And you just can glue it down. The other option, which I would probably do if I had my camera set up to do it, is you can sew this down. So it's really pretty, I think. It depends on what look you want. To sew the Rickrack with like a zigzag stitch going down the center is super cute. So there, and see the difference, how that just makes this pop. I love the black Rickrack because it really does, oops, make things pop. Let me pull that back down. Isn't that adorable? And then, of course, I want some at the bottom. There are so many different things you can use Rickrack for. You can glue, you can sew, you can also put it on dresses or tops, pants, purses, anything that you can put a trim to. Let's get that off. There we go. You can use Rickrack on. It's just super cute. Towels, tea towels, just so many uses for it. But I love using Rickrack in junk journals. And let me slide that down just a touch. Isn't that cute? See what a difference that makes on the page, having that. Then you can also, if you want, you can outline the whole thing. You could go here to here. Adorable. And you could do it on the outside edge as well. So it could be like a picture frame. I'm just going to do for now like this. But isn't that adorable? I love this stencil. And then you got the chicken on the back, and you can embellish this a whole plethora of ways. So we also are going to open up, and of course, see my ink came through in the middle. Another thing you can use Rickrack for is for tassels. And I will share one with you that I will add some of this black Rickrack to, that's for my farm journal. So I'm going to reuse my tape so that I can show you a couple other stencils. I mean, stencils are stencils, right? But these are so cute that I really wanted you to see a few more. So we have, like I showed you in my other one, you could do farm life. And if you were having this be the center of your journal, a center page, you could have this whole spread, or you could have done the other one that way. Wouldn't that be adorable? I love the farm fresh with the tractor and the pumpkins. Isn't that cute? So I just want to use just the tractor. That's all. So we are going to tape it down so it won't jump on me. And that's the smoke off of the tractor. So I am going to do this right here. And then I don't want to use this. Let's just, I mean, I love all of it, but I just want to show you don't have to use the whole thing. And I still have black ink on my brush. So I'm doing my little wheels black. Or they'll look kind of gray, right? Then I want to do my tractor green because John Deere's green. See if I've got a grass green ink. I'm not sure that I do. So if I don't, I'll get close with what I have. I do not have like a grass green, so I have pine needles and shabby shutters. So let's see what these look like. I'm going to test this one over here. I think that's pretty close. So we're going to use pine needles for my tractor. Move it around just a touch. And again, you can layer and get as dark or as light as you want, as you can see right here. Isn't this cute? And if you get some on like your wheel, not to worry, because you'll go darker with your black after you do your green if you want to. So you try to do lighter color first, then darker, but I did a lighter shade of the black. Now I'm doing my green, and then I'll go over the tires again with the black. Isn't this cute? Now I want my smoke. I forgot about my smoke. So I'm going to take the black again. And go over my tires. Because I got kind of sloppy. Here's my smoke. You know what? That's too big. So let's use this smaller brush. There we go. Sorry, I'm really quiet. When I get to crafting and doing things, I get quiet and concentrate. So I'm going to pause. Okay, ready to unveil. Ah, that is my fault. I tore my paper. Isn't that cute? Look at that tractor. Love it. So, part of my cookbook, or it could be for a farmhouse journal. Isn't that adorable? Wonderful stencils. Let's do one more stencil or two. See. I love the cow face. So we will do the cow face. I've got that. I like the bee too. And the barn. And here's another cow. It says heifer, please. I love that. It's cute. And then of course we had blessed with the windmill. So I'm going to mix two together, okay? I am going to do the cow, or I guess that's a bull, but we're going to say it's a cow. And I'm going to do heifer, please. So I'm just for speed purposes, I'm just going to use brown, walnut stain, for the cow. Get it back over here where he belongs. Okay. And see that? That's how you do the real stencils. So let's see. You know, do them with paint, but you can do it with ink. This is back in the day when we didn't think about using a paint a makeup brush or a paintbrush, you would just dab, 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 dab until you got it the color, the darkness that you wanted. So that you don't have to sit and watch me do that, I'm going to pause. Okay, here's my cow. Isn't she cute? He or she or whatever. So now I want to do heifer, please. So we're going to do heifer, I think right here. Or maybe I'll do heifer. Okay, right there. And I'm going to do heifer in black. Instead of doing the tap method, I am doing the circular method. So I hope you guys are getting an idea of the different things you can do with these stencils. Heifer! Isn't that cute? I even like it with just heifer. And then we're going to say, please, right here. And I think I want please in a different color. Let's do heifer and Shabby Shutters. Shabby Shutters green. It's kind of a light green. I hope I'll like it. Yeah. I think it'll be okay. Ready? Ta-da! Isn't that adorable? There's just so much you can do with these stencils, and they just come to life. So we can fold this in half. Isn't that just adorable? Stinking adorable. Thank you, Beebeecraft. These stencils are absolutely gorgeous, and I just love them. I love that they're big because you can do so many things with them. Now, last but not least, I want to show you one other thing with the Rickrack, and I will let you go. So I have this tassel that I got a vintage grater, and I put my tassel here. And I had some little skinny black Rickrack, but I want some of these bigger pieces. In here as well. So you can See, that'll just make it pop better. So you can use this for so many different things. Let's make that a little shorter, like so. Okay. And what I'm going to do is insert this. Now normally I would tie it as part of my tassel already, but I just want you to see how cute this will look as part of my tassel with the black Rickrack. Doesn't that just make all the difference in the world? Super cute. And I've got all my little charms, so you can use it for tassels. They've got all colors. Isn't that fun? You can use the Rickrack to put on bags and clothing. You remember the little green bag that I used for the trim last week? Well, if I wanted a different look, I'm not going to glue it down, but wouldn't this be cute? With the black Rickrack right there. Isn't that adorable? And you could stencil using one of the stencils, a smaller one, and stencil something on here to match. So there's just no end to the things you can do with these BeeBee products, Beebeecraft products. So please check out Beebeecraft and let them know I sent you, if you can. I will link again the item numbers for the Rickrack and for the stencils in the description box below. And I will also link my unboxing video in case you didn't get to see that and might have a little more information for you. But I hope you enjoyed this. Please go to Beebeecraft and check out their products. It's a great place to get products, and they have great quality products as well. And I hope you will come back soon. If you've not subscribed, please subscribe, hit the like button, and do the bell that tells you all notices so that you're notified when I put up another video. Thank you guys, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.